Okay, hey, what's up, guys? Gonna take a look at this one. This looks to be, to me, this is the hardest. This is the hardest one thus far. May still go with a bump here. It's gonna require some precision on your pull angle. So it appears to be the best shot. I don't know if I'm going to pull it off. I mean, this is my first look at this hole ever. But it's something, keep in mind, even if I do mess it up, it's something that can be refined. So it's going to just require you finding that exact angle that you want and then pulling at that angle very consistently. I do think it's probably going to be the most reliable shot, keeping in mind that hopefully that the ball guide actually doesn't lie. We'll have to just see because I've never set up. It looks like we're very close to max. I did bring rock too, just in case. I didn't know for these par threes, but it looks like we're just within. I'm thinking of, you can see with what I'm doing with my spin, something along the lines of this. I want to make sure that this doesn't glitch out. It doesn't look like it doesn't appear like it is, but it looks like you can see that this land zone is very inconsistent. I'm thinking maybe something along the lines of more like this, just to be on the safe side. In terms of the ring adjustment, I am already a little afraid. I've rotated the screen wrong. I'm not going to pull rings. Well, I'm just going to time out here. I'm going to let you guys know ahead of time because I don't want to rush the shot and I don't want to pull rings that direction. I'm going to rotate the screen this way. You can see it's just going to be a little bit too tough to actually see the rings. I want to be somewhat precise here, so even if I do mess up this amount of rings and pull angle, keep in mind I'm pulling to higher ground, which is going to change my pull angle. You're going to land long if you just pull straight. So we're going to need to do some kind of offset. Now we're going to try to do this with just a little bit more speed now that we know that the shot, so this is already, consider this to be kind of like a second attempt, more or less, so we can just start to, and it looks like about 6 and 3 more or less. Where I'm trying to land, somewhere right in here, left edge of the hole. As I mentioned, I'm going to use a pull angle that might look like it's slightly off. We're also going to over pull rings here for sure. We're very close to max. I'm thinking maybe but you can see with what I'm doing with my pull angle, making sure I'm just going to go 8 right on the money here. Make sure that you're doing that pull angle just a little bit short. That was probably 1 per. It ended up not quite being 8. Might be just a tad, and you can see how long it's landing. So I still need to, I'm still about almost a ring long. So I had a feeling that could end up happening, especially with the first attempt. But just know that if you want to land on that spot, it's still going to be possible. You just need to rotate that score, rotate that angle just a little bit more than that. So, okay, you'll just have to get some kind of gauge to what angle you actually pull at, and you're just very consistent. And also with your power, you'll have to be exact with that power each and every time. Make sure that you're doing everything very consistently. Now you can see it looked like, it's really hard to tell, but it looked like my ring adjustment there was pretty good at 1 per. It might not have been right on the money, but it might be plus or minus a tenth of a ring or 2/10 of a ring. It is pretty close to that. So I feel pretty good about that part of the adjustment. Just need to rotate that screen even more than I was. So you could see that where I was trying to pull, change that rotational angle to where it was pointed more towards the tee box, I need to accentuate it just a little bit more. So get that needle just a little bit more pointed down and then pull up even just a little bit more to the left than what I actually pulled. So good luck with that hole. Keep those tips in mind, and I will see you guys on 8.